fact of the matter is that even a calf that was just born this morning will run out and go seek a hiding spot, because we've already freaked out over the last 10 years. I can't tell you how many times. So, I mean, I'm not panicking by any means.
This calf was born this morning.
Born this morning. They already can outrun me, probably. And a lot of times, see, the mother isn't squalling for it, so she knows where it's at, which is why I'm not panicking. But I know the storm seems to be coming this way. I'd like to have the calf in the bodega before the storm. My kids know that we learned from experience that the calves have an instinct to leave their mother and go and hide in brush, very well I might add, and then when the cow calls, because her bag is full, she calls him out and he comes, or she comes, and it's kind of wild. It's survival instinct that's been bred into them, just like it is into deer, that they have their fawns, deer, in tall grass, and they leave them, and the fawns don't leave or don't move until mama comes to get them. And when mama calls in the cow world, that's when the calf comes. So when I picked up the calf earlier today, you saw how concerned she was. She came running over. She wanted to know what was going on, and she's not being bothered at all. So if she's not worried, I'm not going to worry. If I get up tomorrow mañana and there's no calf, well, if I don't see buzzard circling, I'll be looking for it.
How many is there supposed to be? 10?
It's a fine line in the farm world between life and death. And that is one thing that we have learned, that, I mean, we've seen a lot of death. And it's part of it, and it's hard to accept. I'm going to tell you, John, right now, that we've seen things that I never wanted to see, ever. And the bottom line is that I had 6 cows die on me 2 years ago. I spent a month and a half in the barn over there. I did everything, bolus bags, everything to save them. And I was 0 for 6. And it's hard, man. It's hard because I identify with my animals. I go out there. They see me. I can get in there with the bull. I know my cows by name. And when shit is going bad, it's hard, man. It's hard to deal with.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to, I have to count them, so make sure that they're all here.
How many are supposed to be here?
10.
How many are here?
No, quit that. There's another one. Was it just one today? Okay. There's only 9 of them.
Did you find the calf? Did you find the calf?
Mom's not concerned, so.
That's the only thing that's keeping me from freaking out.
What are we doing?
We're looking for a cow.
Let's go.
What was that?
How long has the cow been lost?
I don't know because I wasn't here at school, so I was at school, so I don't know.
How did that one get out? So this isn't the cow we're looking for.
No.
What are you doing?
So it's 9 o'clock,
Is it really?
and we're looking for a calf.
Yeah, 'cause she's calling for it. It's her baby, just born today. And I'm wondering, they like to look for places like this.
And it was 9 o'clock. What time? It's 9 o'clock tonight, and what time was it born?
Well, I noticed it at about 5 o'clock this morning when I was coming back from working my
So that
tractor.
was when you were born.
Jumped over there and make sure she was getting a colostrum and she was nursing and everything was fine. But now it's 12, 13, 14, 15 hours later. She's over there calling for it and she's looking over in this direction.
How big is the calf?
It's tiny.
Oh, it's tiny?
It's tiny. It's just born. But they're very mobile. They're not like human babies. They're up and they're moving around and they like to go into places that they can hide. And now she's calling them. I mean, it's funny. Their mother can bawl for a couple hours and then all of a sudden they'll say, well, I'm ready. I'm thirsty now. And they'll come out. But I am curious as to where this calf went, but I really don't know where to look. I mean, it's so small.
This is a big place.
And it's a very big place. Now, I would say it's probably within 50 yards of the cow. She's looking over this way, tells me that this thing is over here somewhere, laying down, sacked out. And I know from experience not to worry about it. I see her right here. I see her right here, John. She's right here. She's right here, John. Baby. Hey. Oh, she's not looking good here. This is not good. This is not good. What?
She's heavy, isn't she?
Yeah, she is heavy. She's not suckling. Come on. Houston, we have a problem. No wonder. Come on. Come on, let's get her up. Come on. Get over here. Come on. Let's get on that tit. Come on, baby. Come on. Feed her. Feed her. She's yours. Get her up. She needs you. Come on, baby. She's weak. Let her at the teat. Let her at the teat. This is life and death.
This
right
is the
here, John.
drama, right?
Yeah. Yep. See now, Mama's bags are full. She's trying to get her to come around and nurse. Okay. It takes guidance by the cow to direct her to the teat, and she's very weak. So she's been out there and she was sweaty. I mean, I'm covered with her.
What's happening, Michelle?
Well, the little calf, I mean, you could just kind of tell today. First of all, it was laying in the sunshine, and the mother was over there, and I could tell how full her bag was, and you could almost tell that the calf had not nursed off of her. And then all of a sudden the calf was not around for a few hours. We couldn't find it. Now we found the calf and putting it back. If we could just get the baby to get... Oh, wonderful. You don't want to step in and offer the calf milk too soon, because then the mother could actually reject the baby in nursing her. And that's a 6-month job. She's banging the bag. That's a good job.
She's got a teat.
So did you have an intuition, or?
I had an intuition that when we were sitting on the tables and I heard her bawl and I looked over and I said, well, that's the cow that just had the calf. So she was looking over that way and she bawled again, and then I kind of looked and I thought her bag's kind of full, and that's when I said I got to go check it out because she's looking over there. Then we walked over there, and then when we came back, she was laying over there by the cultipacker.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of like what they do. But this calf seemed a little weak when I picked her up, and she was sweating, and it kind of, she was a little lethargic, I thought. And then I put her in there, and then she seems okay. I mean, she's on the teat. So, I mean, we keep our eye on them at this point, because if they don't get the colostrum from Mama, they ain't going to make it. And if you're not prepared to have either colostrum or milk substitute, that you can milk them. If mama refuses them, you're gonna be burying a dead animal. And that's one thing about farms. I mean, we've seen our share of death, and it's humbling. I mean, the fine line when you do everything you can, and and it's not good enough. What do? I mean, it's heartbreaking, but these animals are family to me. I mean, there's these cows here. None of these cows are ever going to see a slaughterhouse. Are going to die here. Hopefully, live long lives, produce lots of manure. Hey, Domino. And
Yeah.
it'll be good for everybody.